Hi everyone, it's me, Chrissy So Sweet ASMR, and welcome back to my channel. I'm finally back after almost 3 or 4 weeks since I've uploaded a new video. So I'm gonna be just doing an ASMR life update. What's been going on with my life. I need to vent and get some things off my chest. So while I do that, I'm going to be chewing some gum. And the gum I'm going to be chewing is Trident. It's in the flavor Mint Bliss. I love this gum. It's really tasty. I'm going to chew 2 pieces, but I like to wait a few minutes before I put the second piece in. So, how have y'all been doing? Sorry, this gum is so juicy. I hope y'all have been doing good. I've been doing okay. If I had to rate, 1 through 10, I would say I'm about at a good 7.5. So, the last video I made, I had announced to y'all that I had got a new job. And I was, excited and everything and nervous. And I had told y'all, it was just a seasonal, temporary job. And I knew that going into the job. But the thing is that the job started 11/11 last month, and it was supposed to end 12/31, which is this month, December. The job ended 12/1 last Saturday, almost a week ago. Because the company decided they didn't want, that line of business anymore. And I was like, how do you ask for something, then you get it, and then once you get it, you don't want it anymore? That's like me asking for a piece of cake, and then when I get it, I don't want it anymore. Like, that's just really dumb and selfish, and they, to me, it felt like a waste of time. I told y'all I was getting up, I had to be at work at 6:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. And I just felt like I just wasted my time. I was in this classroom training and learning all this stuff, and it just didn't benefit me at all. Just a waste of my freaking time when I could have been at a permanent job learning something, for a permanent position. I was just so annoyed. And I mean, the people there were nice, you know. Like I said, I'm a very quiet person. I stay to myself, I don't say anything. So, I mean, I talked a little, you know, I got to know some people, but I just really was just very frustrated because, like I said, I hate wasting my time. Okay, so after they told us that the line of business was going to end on the 1st of December, they told us if you want to um, stay and be interviewed for another line of business that's permanent, you can. So I said, okay, this is my chance to, you know, just to, you know, get a permanent position here. Mind you, last year I had applied for this job, for this position, and I didn't get it. So I said, well, maybe I can try again. So I had the interview, everything went fine, I thought it did. And they told us if we didn't hear anything by 3 o'clock, we would receive a text message 6 o'clock that evening. Let me backtrack. This was the week of Thanksgiving this all happened. The first week went fine. The second week was just absolutely crazy. So, like I said, this is the week of Thanksgiving, and this is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And we were told that the job would not end on the 31st of December. It would end on the 1st of December. So we had, if we wanted to stay and be interviewed for a permanent position in the other line of businesses that they have, we would let our trainer know. So I let, you know, our trainer, we went back into the classroom, and, well, they had pulled us in all of us that had signed up for this seasonal position into one classroom, and they made the announcement. So when the person got finished, you know, explaining, you know, what was going on, we came back into, everybody went back to their original classrooms. And we had to let our trainer know that we wanted to be interviewed for a permanent position for the line of businesses, for the permanent line of businesses that they have. So I raised my hand. You know, my trainer asked us who all wants to, you know, be interviewed and stuff. So I raised my hand, and like I said, I had applied for that position last year in December when I left my old job, but I didn't get it. So anyway, we were off Thanksgiving, and we had to go back that Friday. That Friday we had the interviews. I was interviewed. I thought I did a good job. I mean, the person didn't really ask us, many questions. They're like, what brought you here? Do you have any experience in blah, 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 blah. Basically, the job is like sales. It's mobile sales and service. And so, like, what brought you here? Do you have any experience in selling anything? And I'm like, no. And, well, do you have any experience in customer service? Yeah. Oh, that was horrible. So after everybody had, did their interviews, they said, if you don't hear anything by 3 o'clock, before 3 o'clock, before we go home, you will receive a text 6 p.m. that evening. And I didn't receive anything. I didn't receive a text, a phone call, an email, anything. A Snapchat, a message on Facebook, a tweet, nothing. So I assumed, hey, I didn't get it. Time for me to move on. And then they said, well, if you don't get it, you can just... And some people, here's the thing, some people left that day when they announced that, the line of business was going to end, on the 1st. And then some people decided to just go upstairs. And mind you, we weren't there. We were getting, for that line of business, we were getting no phone calls. So nobody was taking phone calls. So all you were doing is just sitting up there doing nothing. So I came home that Friday, and a family emergency happens. My grandmother ends up going into the hospital. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to go to, work Monday. And plus, I had already made up my mind. I'm not going back because I'm not going to waste my time going upstairs and just sitting there when I can be, filling out job applications and just, trying to get a job that, I know is going to be permanent. So I was going to go back, but then I'm like, you know what? I told my mom and my dad, I said, I'm not going back because I could be doing other things with my time. I can be applying for jobs. Like, what? I was so upset and just so frustrated because I felt like I wasted my time. And I felt it was very, very unprofessional for them not to contact me. I can accept bad news. I've been given bad news before. Just let me know whether I got the job or not. Either I would have been fine with any type of contact, whether it be a phone call, a text, an email, anything. It was nothing. My bubbles suck today. So, I had to go return my badge and get my lock from my locker, because this is a call center and you can't have like your purse or your lunch bag at your desk. You have to put it in your locker. That's how all call centers are. So, because you're working with customers, personal information, like their social security number, their credit card number, their phone number, and all this stuff. their address, where they live, what state. So, which is understandable. If I was, a customer, I wouldn't want y'all having your cell phone and stuff at your desk, because you can, like, take a picture of it and start selling it, and somebody can, like, get my information and start pretending they're me, and, screw up my credit, or get me arrested because they're out here flipping, writing bad checks. Things like that happen. Identity theft is real. So, last week I went to go return my badge. Then I had to go and I had to go back last Friday and pick up my check. That was a whole another situation, because they was like, because I signed up for a pay card because I don't have a checking account. Like, I don't. And I know most people do, but I don't. I signed up for the pay card, and I guess since, I had quit, they just gave me a paper check that I had to cash. Then I tried to cash it at Walmart. For some reason, they declined my transaction. So I had to go to Bank of America to cash it. I was so mad. I broke out in a rash. I don't even know if I still have it. I think it's like right here and right here. Like, I was just so frustrated with that. I got so mad that I broke out in a rash. That's never happened to me before. Like, where I've gotten, like, so mad that, I broke out in a rash. So, yeah. So, after I just left there, after I got my check, I was done with that job. So, it was time to go job searching. So, the first thing I thought of was my old job. And I know y'all look at me like, girl, you went to apply for your old job again? Yes. I left my old job because I was having really bad health problems. My asthma was bothering me last year. My asthma, was so bad last year. I remember my hand had swelled up on me. My legs would, get really swollen, and I couldn't hardly walk. It was just a whole, big thing of my health. It was just really bad. So I just left because I was, missing work all the time. And I didn't want to get fired, so I said, let me just leave. And I did, and I resolved my health issues. My health is way better than what it was. So I applied at my old job, and I set up an interview, which I had this past Tuesday, and, this week, which was the 4th. And I had an interview, and everything went fine. It was just that by me previously working there, I had to get approved for rehire by Human Resources. Excuse me. And I was a little discouraged. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to get rehired because I quit. And I missed a lot of, days or whatever. But I never missed days without bringing a doctor's note. I always brought a doctor's note because I always went to the doctor. Because I didn't, I went to the doctor, to see what was wrong. But so anyway, I had to be approved by Human Resources, be rehired. I was like, oh, it's like, okay. I was discouraged. I'm like, oh my God, like, they're not going to rehire me. But then I was thinking to myself, well, I didn't leave off on a bad note, I wasn't never, disrespectful to the managers, and I got along with everybody. I was nice to people, even the ones I didn't really care for. I was nice to them. What else? So yeah, I was like, well, all I can do at the moment, I was starting to feel depressed. I'm like, oh, you know what? Forget this job stuff. Like, I was gonna just forget about this whole job thing and just come back to YouTube and just keep doing YouTube until I reach my goal. Because I was like, I'm not gonna be putting myself through all this, pain and rejection. Because even though people will be like, oh, I don't care if they don't accept me or not, I don't care if they reject me, rejection really hurts. And you'd be lying if you say it didn't. So, anyway, so yesterday I was at home, and, well, on my way home after the interview Tuesday, I, made an interview with another call center, and I set that up just in case I didn't get rehired at my old job. Then I had set up another interview with another job just in case I didn't get hired at the second call center. I was prepared to, I was preparing myself because, things happen, there wasn't no guarantee that I was going to get, any of these jobs. So I was preparing myself, being prepared, just trying to, if I didn't get hired for any three of these jobs, I was going to go and, look for another job. And the site I go and look for jobs is Indeed. Like, you'll find a lot of jobs on there. And so I wasn't playing when it came down, finding a job. Because I'm 24 years old, I'm living at home with my parents. I'm tired of having my parents support me. And, my parents, they're getting older, but, every year. So it's time for me to grow up, put my big girl panties on, and take responsibility for myself. Because, my parents, they're not going to be here forever, on earth forever, even though I want them to. I got to learn how to take care of myself. So I'm being the adult that I am and just trying to, my best to stay positive and be hopeful. So it was Wednesday, I was sitting at the table. Well, yesterday, I was sitting at the table, and my old job called. And they were like, yes, this is so-and-so, and I was looking to speak to Kristen. I was like, yes, this is she. And she's like, well, yes, hi, Kristen, how are you? I'm like, good, how are you? And I knew the number because I was like, oh, God. and my heart is just beating real fast. And she's like, just want to let you know that you have been approved to be rehired, okay? So I need you to come in later on this week or early next week to sign the papers, to fill out the paperwork. And I was like, okay, I can come in tomorrow. Is that fine? Sure, that's totally fine. And you don't. She said you don't have to schedule an appointment. You can just walk in and ask for me, and I take you back, and we can start filling out the paperwork. Okay? I was like, okay, thank you. She's like, you have a nice night. I said, you too. Bye bye. And that was that. And I was like, oh my God, my parents are sitting right there at the dining room table. I was like, yo, I got rehired. I got approved to be rehired. And I'm taking it because it's $10 an hour and I need this money, okay? So, yeah. Today I want to go back to my job. To fill out the paperwork. And I am employed again. I start the 17th of this month, and I will be in training for 5 weeks. I know, long time, right? But I'll be fine. I'm really excited. I'm happy. I'm just so thankful to God because, I was getting so discouraged. The air hit my eye and how it burns a little. Ew. Anyway. I know there's videos all over the place. Y'all gotta excuse me. I haven't done a video in a while. And a girl is tired because I've been busy trying to, get these jobs and stuff. So I'm really, really tired, but I'm going to push through these videos that I have planned. I think I'm just going to do 2 today, this one and another one after this. So, yeah. I got the job. I start the 17th, and I have to be there by 8 a.m. to 3:30, which is perfectly fine for me because I can get up early, get it over with, and come home and go to sleep. So, yeah. And I know this video is long. I really do apologize about that. I haven't done a video in a really long time, so I want to talk to y'all and tell you what's been going on with me. Just want to let y'all know, I miss y'all so much. I'm sorry I've been gone. I've been MIA, and that wasn't my intention. I don't know if I'm going to stop making videos. I don't know. So I'm just really kind of I want to keep doing it, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time because it is really difficult and hard trying to maintain, trying to, work your, go to work and then trying to maintain, your YouTube channel, I love y'all so much, and I'm really grateful for all the subscribers that I've gained over the past few months. And if y'all hear anything, that is my sister Lil drying her hair, and I'm really, really sorry. You know, like I said, I'm really, really grateful for all the, the number of subscribers I've gained over the past few months. And it's really amazing, to see the outpour of love and positivity. Now, there was a comment a few weeks, like a week ago, I don't know, of someone, they put, like the throwing up emoji under my video, and I told them, I said, don't come for me when you don't even have the balls to upload, I said, don't come for me when you don't even have the balls to upload a profile picture of yourself or something like that. I was like, because I was in a bad mood that day. Like, I was tired. I was just over it. Like, don't come for me if you don't have a profile picture, my guy. Like, girl, like, I'll show my face. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid to show what I look like. You don't even have a profile picture. And then most of the people that become, like, negative comments, they be hiding behind freaking BTS or some K-pop idol, group member, which I love K-pop, but girl, show who you really are. Don't hide behind, a K-pop idol group member, commenting negative stuff. Like, are you gonna sit your behind down somewhere before you get punched? Not literally, but with these fingers that I be typing on the keyboard or on my phone. But anyway, this video is long as crap, and I'm so sorry, but I really want to tell y'all what happened with the job situation. I am starting a new job this month, and I'm not leaving no more. I'm going to stick to it, even though I'm going to be on the phone with some customers that make me want to pull my wig off and reach the phone and slap them with it. But I'm going to keep going no matter what. I'm not going to give up no more. I'm not going to, let things get to me. If I find myself, my anxiety is reaching its breaking point, I'm just going to say, and be calm. Be calm. And it really helps if you breathe. It calms you down. Like, I had to do that a few times, like, at work, and even, like, in my home life, like, because I live with my family, and, we don't get along all the time. We get on each other's nerves, and sometimes you have to say, I'm alright, I'm good, I'm not angry. So, yeah, I hope this video was relaxing. Like, I really wasn't whispering. I was trying to, but then I got excited and stuff and started talking a lot. I hope I'm not busting your eardrums. But once I start working, I'm gonna try my best to, make videos and stuff, the best way I can. Even if I'm tired and don't want to, I'm gonna try. But if y'all don't hear from me, y'all don't see me, it's not because I don't want to post. It's because I'm working. A girl is working, trying to get that money. So, yeah, make sure you're following me on all my social media. My Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Snapchat. All of that stuff will be below in the description box if you still like to donate to my PayPal or support me on the Tingles app. You can. All links will be down below. For custom made videos, if you email me, I probably won't respond because I'm not doing the custom videos. So yeah. Maybe next week I'll probably try to do a live stream to just, talk to y'all and chill. I'll try. I'm not gonna promise because I don't like to break, like I said, I don't like to break promises because that's not good. So I will see y'all in my next video. I love y'all so much. Y'all are the best. Yeah, I'm chewing like a cow. You know how they chew on grass? Oh my god. Don't mind me. Please don't. Yeah, I love y'all so much. Y'all are the best. Thank y'all for staying with me and not leaving me. Even y'all should have, but y'all didn't. Y'all are the best. To have over 300 and some subscribers to my channel, it's so amazing, and I love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I love y'all. Y'all be good, be blessed, be safe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.